Hey, what is going on the YouTube? This is Robert, and today I am bringing you to the full drop list for this week, being week 2 of the Fall/Winter 2022 season. And yeah, there isn't really much to say, we're just going to be getting straight into it. Obviously, it's not as amazing as week 1, because that's typical, but there's still some cool pieces. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so getting straight on with this week, basically, plain and simple, we're going to be kicking off with the True Grit kettlebell, possibly US only, or a possible chance for it to be US only. I mean, what's new at this point? What isn't going to be like US only in the end? So yeah, at the end of the day, so many accessories so far have just been US only. Nothing will really surprise me in the end when it comes to it, whether or not a piece is or isn't. So yeah, from there we move on to the Capital hoodie. It's quite simple, it's just the Capital hoodie. There's nothing really to say. It does have like a good variety of colorways, which I do like, which is nice to have for a difference. But yeah, there isn't really anything past that or special about it other than that like aspect to it. So we're going to move on to the cargo pant, which is very like simple for the season. It's a piece that we get sort of every season in the end. But yeah, this time we've just got a different colorway, which is the tree bark color, which I do like. They have used on a few pieces this season, and yeah, it's probably one of the ones that I actually like as an overall compared to some of the prior camo tones that we've had. So yeah, now the list is probably going to be a bit out of like sync, just because of the fact that they typically go by like the like to dislike ratio, not the amount of likes things have. So yeah, so we're going to move on to the Jeff Hamilton Ridge Street leather jacket, which is going to be the most expensive jacket that Supreme have ever released. So yeah, I don't know whether or not it will actually drop online, and if it does drop online, like how many sizes are they actually going to release in this, because it's 15,000. So I get it comes with all of these bits and pieces. If it sells out, it will probably sell out. There will be people out there, but still, it's a lot. It is a lot. We then have 2 collaborations this week, obviously being Nike and Pope L. I won't go into detail too much for Pope L because we've got the Training Cruelty up next, obviously. But Supreme did put out a backstory with all the information behind the collaboration in the end and some information about them. So yeah, it's worth a read. It will take you like 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops. So yeah, but we've got the Crawling Tee. From there we have the Mitchell & Ness football jersey. It's okay. I like that the Supreme font's a bit different for once. Takes up a bit more space. It's on the sleeve as well. The colorways are okay. I mainly think the white and red is probably the best, but yeah. We've then got the pigment print S logo. To be honest, the colorways are okay. I was going to complain about it because it's another S logo, which we've had so many of. I think if they reduced it to like every other season or something like that, or just limited the amount of pieces that they did in relation to it, just have like 2 or 3 things, maybe even just 2, it would help it, because then we wouldn't get it so often. But yeah, we then have the Shadow Script short sleeve top. Is this the one with a big drop shadow? It is the one with a big drop shadow, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I'm not a big fan, I'll be honest. We then have the Great White Way skateboard from the Pope L collaboration as well. From there we've got the SB Blazer mids that are going to be coming out this week. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, I'll be honest. I also prefer the denim colorway to the black colorway. I think it just looks a lot cleaner. I don't know why we've gone back to this snakeskin look. Yeah. I don't know. If someone could explain why snakeskins come back, you could have just made it look a lot cleaner, but it is what it is in the end. I'm sure quite a few of the sizes will end up selling out as an overall, maybe in the future reselling and things like that, but yeah, they're not for me. We then have the Pinup Meshback 5 panel. If you don't recognise it, this is the logo that we typically get on like the back of the jeans and like pants and things like that. So yeah, to be honest, meshback pieces are sort of making a big hit and comeback. I've seen with Palace and a couple of Supreme ones from like a year, maybe a year and a half ago, that their prices are like £100 to £160, which is quite crazy, because I wouldn't have thought they'd have much backing, but they do, so I'm wrong. So yeah, we then have the Webbing Crusher, which I'm not a massive fan of. Onto the Hockey hoodie in the end, which I actually do like, mainly for the front colorway. I think it's just clean. Yeah, there's nothing else to say. I just like it. There's just something about it that I just like. So yeah, we then have the Pope L Training Crawl skateboard, followed by the washed Cordura camp cap. Yeah, they do a bit too many washed pieces, I think, in the end, so, but, I mean, it's just one of those things, like, it happens, but they suit me being washed, so, yeah. We then have the cotton utility jacket. It's okay, it's simple, it's got a lot of pockets, which I know that people like having pockets on things, so that's a bonus with it. We then move on to their side-by-side, how fortunate, I wouldn't really say it's fortunate for them, but how different for the pieces to actually be next to each other. We've got the studded velour track jacket and track pant. Olive and magenta in this, I'll be honest, aren't actually bad colourways, but it's just studded and that together. It's a weird combo. To finish off the week though, we have the Skulls short sleeve shirt, followed by the Republica thermal and the Republica regular jean. We've got double matching, they've just switched around for the bottom, but yeah, for the Skulls short sleeve shirt, I think that the graphic is actually quite cool, but I don't know, on the shirt it doesn't translate too well. Yeah, I don't know. If it was a sticker, that'd be a really cool sticker, just the skull itself, not this whole like copy paste over and over. But if it was just one skull by itself, I think it would be quite cool for a sticker, but yeah. For the Republica piece, I mean, it's a lot of logos, it's a lot of imagery, it's very full on and very in your face. Does that mean it's good in the end? Not really, like it sometimes doesn't work out, and I think with this it just hasn't gone down too well for people. I think visually it's quite cool how you'll be constantly looking to different areas, but as an overall it doesn't culminate to anything like amazing. For the regular jean, we've obviously got two colorways, and I think that the vibrant one is very full on, but I think that like dampening it with the regular jean color, like just the denim tone, helps it a lot more, just because of the fact that it's not so in your face. And this looks like a wood tone, like a wood floor tone for the background, so that's a different choice, but definitely this tone just is a lot better. But yeah, that is going to bring the drop list to an end, or the week to an end in the end. There isn't really a lot to say for it, for me personally. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? I mean, if the weight drops, I don't know. They're just going to charge a premium for the Supreme logo to be like debossed on it. Is that worth it? Maybe. It's also one kettlebell, so do you like get quantities? Will there be quantities to buy? Anyway, I don't know. But to be honest, realistically for this week, there isn't anything that I'm specifically looking to go for. I will be honest that the pin-up piece in like black colorway isn't too bad, or navy, but will that push me to go for it? Not really, I don't think, in the end. But yeah, as always, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and what you're going to be going for this week, whether or not you signed up for in-store. I did see that Drops by Jay put that the US didn't have in-store, so if anyone knows about that, let me know. But yeah, other than that, I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.